Okay, guys, so when you're putting things off and you're like, don't do certain things, like change out stuff you wanted to change out, and you're like, well, that probably is not going to make much of a difference anyway. Well, I got a pleasant surprise for anybody that's interested. And I know probably some people are going to be like, it's a placebo and all this and that. I get it all the time. Some people just don't believe in thinking outside of the box. But my settings video is coming up here finally for you people on the calibration settings. Let you guys check it out for your own TVs and kind of tune your own TVs up to see if you could match this picture here. This is a professionally calibrated A80J television set, but believe it or not, one of the most significant things that made a difference in the picture quality and the sound through my elaborate 13.4 or 13.3 actually surround sound Atmos system was changing out my Ethernet, if you could believe that. Um, I had Ethernet. Now, this may work for some people, and it may not work for somebody else. It just all depends. Now, I got a good connection coming in to the house, but my Ethernet from upstairs to downstairs, it was going through like a 100-foot cable, and 50 or 100 feet, something like that. And I always said, I'll change it. I'll change it out. I've been saying I'm going to change it out for like 20 years now. It seemed like to upgrade it. It's 5E. It's the industry standard still right now. Um, and I just got a little whim to say, you know what? I should put some really good cable in here. And if you go to Amazon, it's really good cable is not expensive. I mean, you could get a 15-foot Ethernet cable for like $12. And I'll leave a link in the description of the exact one I'm using, but I actually changed out that 100-foot cable that's 20 years old, and it made a significant difference, more so than some of the other changes I've put into my system. It was almost like you bought a brand new power line conditioner or something of that nature, a good quality one, like Synergistic Research. Put a little plug in there for them, just my boys. But and I'm gonna get to those videos as well. We have a lot of those coming up as well. But just changing out Cat 5 to Cat 8, and we all know you're not gonna take advantage of the full bandwidth. It's not gonna be, we're not gonna get the 40 gigabits per second or some crazy. I forgot exactly, all the stats and everything about how much of a significant difference it's going to be in the future here, because our internets are not going that fast yet. But I looked into the geometry of the cable, and it was actually, the cable is actually built like it was a higher end $200-300 cable, the way they were making it. And I put it on the system, and it made a significant difference, especially in sound, and a slight more sharper and more slightly different, brighter picture. For I think 100 feet was $30. So, it took a few hours because of the way my house is designed and the old cables in there, and I wanted to make a nice, neat job. But do that, guys. I'll leave the link in the description. Change your Ethernet cables out if you got the cheap stuff. And this is a no-brainer because it's so cheap. I mean, like $12 for 15 feet. I think 6 feet is like six or $7. I think 20 feet was like $15-20. So I mean, it's not a big, huge. We're not asking you to go out and get Audio Quest or something crazy like that with their crazy pricing. This is very, very small amount of money for a huge difference in picture quality. If you happen to do it and you use the link that I put underneath the description here, put in the comments, a week from now, whatever you get it, a couple days, and tell me if you've seen a difference. If you didn't, that's fine. But I happen to know that my 5E cable was old, and these are the little small differences and things that we don't think about to change out in our systems that make a huge difference. With that said, you guys have a good one.